What could this be? If it's not obvious with, like, the 2 screens. I have the... I don't know what you're talking about, bottom, what is it? But I have the... like, DS games on this. Figured this is a plenty good a time as any to do the side content of what they've added to Chrono Trigger. In the meantime, most of this is going to be like me trying to get these guys up to snuff for the alternate endings, but most importantly, something I've never done before myself personally and wanted to save for Let's Play. The extra dungeonness that this game provides. But first things first, the Arena of the Ages. They warn you to always take this from the end of time, which I've just reached. A Colosseum battle that between monsters that come across all time. The Stable Master. Raise them up strong, even monsters need training if they want to be tough. What do we train them for? Battle. And we set them against each other in the fighting pit. Past this guy. Stage a fight, talk to that guy in the armor. That new there has a merchant. Got stuff that powers your monster. A specialized item to use for training and battling boost. He deals in the tools of the trade. Talk to him. Anyway, this is important. Time flows differently here. A different dimension altogether. If you came from the end of time, that old man can probably keep things straight for you, but if you came from anywhere else, everything that happened here will be washed away the second you leave, so yeah. Best save your progress there before you even start mucking with this. Why is this important? Well, we can, if we're winning this fight, we can get a lot of, like, early stuff and maybe luck out on some more tabs to buff our characters. If you remember someone else, I had a note of what happened here the last record you made. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's always just easier the way he does explains it the end of time. Okay. Orange is the fire, blue water, yellow light, and purple shadow. They're just midges now, itty bitty monsters, but come on, take a pick. It's all about shadow, baby. But I've always done shadow just because. Good for you. Slaps, flame calls, Seafang. Pharaoh's Wrath. Yeah. Because only when you're raising that monster, you'll need to give your monster an item to carry it with you when you send it off for training. When you give the one you give it during the outcome moments and efforts. Pass items to your monster during duels in the pit. You know, help the critter out during a fight. You run out, buy more from the merchant, stock up in advance. Thing. So to send them out for training, you have to choose an era. Sending it to different eras will cause it to grow in different ways. First, you can listen to the time periods you've already visited, so when your monster progress in training, best progress with your quest. Alright, let's have a look. Magics. Right already? Well, let's still start now. Want to take a closer look at your monster's abilities or send it off for some training, just come and talk to me. Where do we train you? Slots? Shadow tags? Offensive capabilities, yeah, make it hit harder. Also buffed with accuracy and stamina's a little low. To the future! Good luck. Don't hurt yourself. Come back stronger, little buddy. Coming off again as well. Your little darling should return before long. Give it some time and then check first. 5? Let's make it. Strength by 5. outside of battle. During battle. Well, this guy's gotta pay attention when it's dueling. Wants to do more damage when they use techs that match their own affinities, but if they use tech that match their opponent's affinity, it won't be very effective. It's the pit where monsters put their training to the test. When fighting another one of our monsters in a prize match or set against an opponent's monster in an interdimensional battle via wireless communications. I haven't just yet, but I'll save here for now and come back a little bit later, see if it evolves, and then like take on like, you gotta pay to play like different tiers. You start at tier 1, and as it evolves and as you win, it'll jump up. I think it's that, or if it like evolves or something like that, which it can do. Yeah, it won't be that smidge forever. Interest the more your monster fights. Do some training and fight a few battles to start developing better bonds. That's all I can do for now. But yeah, this is mostly to do like all those other endings. Really suit my characters up. Okay, let's finally show off how the battling actually works. You want your monster here and in the pen, not out training. But it's in your best interest to do that to raise its stats a little bit. That's not bad. I don't really bother with, like, teaching it other things with the items you get. It's all about making it hit hard and be able to, you know, to dish it out and take it. So, always save right before you take these fights on, so in case it goes bad and you lose, in which case you get a pity participation trophy, or if you win and get something shitty like the mop, which is Chrono's weakest weapon, you can just load your save and try again. How you raise trust is by winning fights over and over again, as this guy explains. Yeah, I don't really bother with the items unless I'm using them for training, so. Besides, you'll be spending a lot of your money just these. First 3 tiers so far, I believe they go up as you gain levels. Like, I'm currently, like, right now just outside of Magus. About to do that fight, building up a frog, and I've got level 3, 4, and 5 tiers to choose from. But yeah, battles are just the computer, you on the left, computer on the right. Mentioned Dr. Drastic, because, that's who does the, emulation for the 3DS that I'm using here, so. It looked like an option to change the name, but I couldn't do it. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Otherwise, it'll say, like, whatever your name is registered to the DS itself. That's... Yeah, you can heal, you can... But that takes up your turn to do that. Oh. Of all the emulations, only this can fast forward too, by the way. I've tried it with so many others, but yeah, just... That's basically about it. Just kinda... Thin in water, that's just meh. Well, it is only tier 1. But seriously, as you get higher and higher and higher and higher, I got my guys fitted out for, weapons. I'm going, like, past... Like, I think at one point I was able to get, like, Slasher 2 for Chrono. That might be, like, tier 6. That's how high it goes for, 10,000 gold. So, yeah, they get expensive, but, well worth it. I managed to score, like, the elemental vests, and then, like, the next tier was, like, the elemental mail at, like, tier 4 or 5. One thing that, I also want to mention, that the looking up an FAQ for like, okay, what are the items I get for all the tiers? There's actually like a bit of a cheat. If your monster happens to bring, sometimes if you send your monster out to train, it can come back and have something in tow. In one case, it was like say a speed capsule. What you can do is, from that screen when it comes back, send your monster out to train, give it an item, and then when you get to the part where you are about to send it out, like, choose what area you're going to send it to. Instead, hit B and back out. That item will duplicate by 1 each time you do it that way. You bring it in, select the item, you're going to build it up, and then select the area and drop out. So, yeah. Able to farm like a few, able to get all my characters to double digits at the time. You know, Robo and the crew. So, yeah. Might be a while before I show off the next thing, but, again, with that fast forward, I'm jumping, baby. So if I can get to all the really, really good stuff pretty soon. Again, I really want to show off that new dungeon they mentioned. It's in like 3 eras, apparently. I'm going in blind on that one. I know nothing about it. I've never touched it before. I wanted to eventually find a way to do this somehow. But hey. But that will do for today's Chrono Trigger episode. I guess we'll call this Trigger Thursdays, for lack of a better term. Take care, and thanks for watching.